Good morning, everyone. It is cold again, like break the ice on the pig bucket cold again. um, which is kind of good though. We have to move a pig today and all the mud is frozen, so if I had to move a pig in weather, it'd either be summer when the ground is dry or winter when it's frozen. So I'm hoping it's still frozen when we need to move this pig later. um, I had to miss yesterday. Sometimes obligations just make that happen, and that's okay. Um, but I miss making the videos when I don't. um, this is kind of my time to sit and ground, listen to music, listen to the animals, listen to the birds, enjoy the moon is out right now, still with the sun. I like that duality. I guess what pops into my mind to talk about today is gratitude. You know, all too often we ask and want things, and when we get them, we don't think about how amazing it is that we got it. We asked for something and we received it. And we might say a quick, "Oh, thank goodness." But just thinking and looking back at the journey to get to that moment and how wonderful it is and how amazing we are, how amazing the universe is that these wants and needs come to us. And I know we don't always get what we want, but usually there's a reason for that. And when we're going with the flow of what our life is supposed to be, what we've asked for, a lot of times we'll have hit these big bumps, and then all of a sudden at the end of that bump is what we asked for. And sometimes it just comes easy and there's not a big bump. Um, but other times there's big emotional bumps that you have to go and work through. And when you have one of those moments where you finally get what you asked for, what you wanted, you've manifested it, make sure to sit with the gratitude of that moment and thanking God or Source or the universe or your guides, your angels, ancestors, whomever. Tell them thank you and really honor your journey up to that moment. And I think if we can reflect back on that and say, this is the moment I asked for it, and I went through this, and this is the moment I arrived, and if I hadn't gone through this, it wouldn't have happened. The next time you're in this, it makes it easier because you recognize it and you go, okay, the universe, God, Source, whatever, it's working something out for me. And I'm going to make it through this because I've made it through harder times, similar times, whatever. It's new, it's uncomfortable, but I can do this. I'm supported. I am enough. I can do this. It feels different when you acknowledge that journey. And so, if you're in a hard time, honor that point in your journey. If you're at the beginning, know that if you asked for something, it might get a little tough, because usually the universe is moving things out of your way that are obstacles. And that sucks, because change is hard. It's part of why we come here, though, to learn and grow. At least that's my belief. If it's not yours, that's okay too. But that's what resonates with me. And so, see if you can walk in that gratitude aspect. It's a little bit harder. It's a different vibration from woe is me, why is this happening to me? This always happens to me. I hate this. I hate life. I don't want to be here. I'm so grateful. I start with little things. I'm grateful for my house. I'm grateful for my car. I'm grateful for my children. I'm grateful for my husband. I'm grateful for this body. This amazing body that does so many things that I ask for it in the day. This body that has taught me to rest without shame. This body and this soul that can take me anywhere. I'm grateful for my farm. I'm grateful for this land and the animals. I'm grateful for my toes and the ability to walk. I'm grateful for my hands and the ability to hug a child and comfort them. I'm grateful for my eyes to see this wonderful world. And you may not be able to say all those same gratitudes. That's okay. You're going to have your own. When I'm at the store, the prices are going up and up and up. I'm so grateful I can feed my family. I'm so grateful my car got me here, or my legs got me here. I couldn't walk to the store. The store's too far. But I'm grateful for my car getting me there. I'm grateful I'm creative with meals. I'm grateful that I know how to cook from scratch. It's a shift in focus. It's a shift in vibration. And so the question is, can you make that shift? And when you're observing that tough moment, can you become the observer and remember, I asked for this. I know there's going to be an end where I get this result, or even better than what I wanted. Because sometimes we don't get what we want, and that's okay, because the universe, God, Source, has set us up with something even better than we could have ever imagined. So when we're in that moment, going, it's going to be okay. I have so much. And sometimes we think we have so little, but we have so much. And if you're starting to awaken to changing your perspective, that doesn't mean, and I did this, I'm trying not to fall backwards down the hill. I did this at the beginning, I guess, to turn everything positive. And I think there's part of that. You do that. You're choosing how you're going to look at it. Do I want to look at it this way or this way or this way? And that's okay. The perspective is key. But don't, if you're angry or sad, don't suppress that emotion either. That emotion's important. It's part of your journey here. It's part of your experience. And I find when I'm actually feeling those moments of well, when we're happy, nobody has to tell us, hey, feel happy. And you kind of keep chasing that and you don't want to let it go because happiness is good, right? But if we're having a bad emotion like sadness or fear or anger, we've been taught to suppress that, not to feel it. And it's amazing when you start to feel those emotions, they actually don't last that long. And I really, when people would tell me that, I'd be like, yeah, right. But then that was the case. So give it a challenge and try that. And usually at the end, when I see myself being angry, I go, oh, I'm not going to push this away. I'm going to deal with this right now. I'm angry. Why am I angry? Am I letting somebody else affect me? Is this something I've done? Can I love and have compassion for myself, for this other person? Usually it goes away and I go, it's not a bad thing this happened. And you could say, oh, you're turning it into a positive. Well, I guess I am. I'm choosing to look at it that way instead of wallowing in this negative. And then I come back to gratitude. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for this moment that the universe showed me I was angry and that I'm not talking to a person that I need to, or I'm not talking to myself like I need to. Those are important lessons, and when we're observing ourselves, we see them. And if we start being grateful for them, they aren't so hard when they come. So I think this is long enough. I want to show you this amazing sunrise before I go. It's still there, yeah. Still in the shot. So, walk with gratitude today. Be the observer of yourself walking in gratitude and see how it feels. It will feel different. It will take a while to be in that. And then at some point it'll become second nature, and then the times that you're not doing it, you'll go, oh, something's off. What am I doing? Oh, I've fallen back into an old habit. Gosh, Katie, I love you, even, with falling into old habits. It's okay. We're going to make it. Have a wonderful day.